Hi recovery family, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's recovering well. I hope everybody's healing well. And remember, recovery is not a race. Today we are making easy, no bake strawberry pies. It takes about 5 minutes to prep, put in the fridge, and you have a fabulous dessert. I got everything at the 99-cent store for under $5. So it's a quick, easy dessert. The kids love to help, families love to help, and it's really refreshing for a summer day, a hot summer day. It is strawberry season and they are tasting great this year. So let's enjoy the simple things in life while we can with all the gas shortages and everything going on. So make a strawberry pie for your family tonight. All right, everybody, you can follow me on Instagram at Back to the Basics with Holly. You can follow me on Twitter now at Recovery Girl 9. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, everybody, let's get started on this delicious strawberry pie. You have two options when you make a strawberry pie. What kind of crust you want to use? You can use a graham cracker crust, which requires no baking. You just open it up and you can put your mixture inside. Or you can use a frozen pie crust, which I'm going to use. I actually made both, and they're both really, really delicious. The graham cracker is good, but the mixture tends to soak through. So I am going to use a deep dish. Let's get these apart. And you can buy these in the frozen foods, already pre-made, or you can make your own pie crust, or you can buy the rollout dough and put it in your own pan. But today, I'm gonna bake this. It is a frozen pie crust, just Kroger's brand. It's like $1.99 for two. So I'm gonna bake this at 375 right on the rack for about 13 minutes. And we will make our filling while this is baking. All right, everybody, we're going to make our pie jelly filling. I'm going to do 1 cup of water. I preheated my stove. I'm going to do 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm going to stir that in there. I'm going to turn my heat down because sugar does burn. We just want it to dissolve really well. And then so here's the sugar that I use, 3/4 cup of sugar. And I'm gonna do 3 teaspoons of cornstarch. Ouch, oh my God, I burned myself. Cornstarch. And it says to directly put it in there with the recipe, but I mixed it with a little water because if you make gravy or anything else, you know that cornstarch clumps up. So we're gonna put this in our mixture here. I'm gonna get a little, mix it up really good. We're going to let this thicken up, and you want it to boil for about 2 minutes so it thickens up really well. Turn the heat back up. All right, we're going to let that come to a boil. So it's starting to boil. You want to continue to stir this so it thickens up, and you don't want the sugar to burn on the bottom. But it will turn into like a clear kind of jelly-like consistency, which is exactly what you want it to be. So it's looking good. And this is kind of the same process when you make candy. You got to boil the sugar and you just got to be real careful. All right, so we're going to let this boil for a minute. It's looking good. All right, we're going to continue to let that cook. All right, so it is boiled and it is thickened up quite a bit. So I'm going to turn the heat off, stir it one last time really well. And then I'm going to add a 3-ounce packet of strawberry Jello mix, 1 cup of water, 3 teaspoons of cornstarch, and 3/4 cup of sugar. You can follow the recipe in the link below. So I'm going to stir in the sugar, the Jello packet, into the sugar mixture while it's still hot so that the Jello mix can completely dissolve. Ooh, it looks good. And you don't want to pour this on your pie while it's hot because it'll completely leak through and cook the strawberries and stuff, and it will not be very good. So we need to let this cool for about 15 minutes while our pie crust is finishing baking, and then we'll put it all together. All right, everybody, so our pie crust came out absolutely beautiful. I cooked it at 375. I have a convection oven, and I cooked it for 13 minutes, and it came out perfect. I have 4 cups of sliced strawberries, and it is strawberry season, and let me tell you, they are looking so beautiful this year. Even the raspberries, oh, sometimes it's hit and miss, but this year they are looking gorgeous. All right. And I like to slice them up. Some people like to put the strawberries in their pies whole, but I find it too hard to eat because then you have to cut everything up. So this is stacked pretty good. You want to make sure that it is nice and leveled out. It's gonna be gorgeous. I like the flour pie crust better than the graham cracker. So I have my mixture that's cooled, and it's starting to get a little jelly-like. So we're gonna pour it over the top. That's why you put a pan underneath in case it goes over the side. You wanna fill that up really nice. Try to get an even spread. Perfect. All right, and we're gonna let that sit in the fridge for about 3 hours, and then we're gonna serve this with some Cool Whip. They even have almond whip. There's so many different types of whipped cream, but this is the perfect summer dessert, easy to make. Everything was purchased at the dollar store. I got this whole pie for under $5. So everybody stay safe, stay beautiful, stay sober. See you next time.